Welcome to the lecture on Appendix B, where we talk about networks and telecommunications. So in this lecture and in the book, we find out about network basics, topology, protocols, architecture, and media. One good place you can look on the internet, and I'm going to just paste it right in here now, to find out about how technology works is a website called www.howstuffworks.com. And I've just posted it into the video so you can see it there. This is a very good resource for finding out on things working like telecommunication systems and networks. A telecommunication system enables the transmission of data over public or private networks. A network is a communication system that is created by linking two or more devices and establishing a standard protocol or methodology in which they can communicate. The three types of networks include local area network, metropolitan area network, and wide area network. And here we see an example graphically of all three types. So, networks are differentiated by the following. Architecture, it can be peer-to-peer or client-server. Topology, it can be bus, star, ring, hybrid, wireless. The protocols that are used, Ethernet or TCP/IP. The media, things like coaxial, twisted pair, or fiber optics. There are two primary types of architecture: peer-to-peer or P2P networks and client-server networks. And here we see a graphic of a peer-to-peer. And the thing that distinguishes a peer-to-peer from a client-server is that a peer-to-peer does not have a central file server. All the devices communicate directly with each other. In client-server networks, a client is a computer that is designed to request information from a server. A server is a computer that is dedicated to providing information in response to external requests. A client-server network is a model for applications in which the bulk of the back-end processing takes place on a server, while the front-end processing is handled by the clients. So, our PCs, are they clients or servers? Chances are that most of our computers are clients. Can our PCs be a client or a server? They can be both with the Windows operating system and the Linux operating system. Network operating system, or NOS, is an operating system that runs a network, steering information between computers and managing security and managing users. Packet switching occurs when the sending computer divides a message into a number of efficiently sized units called packets, each of which contains the address of the destination computer. A router is an intelligent connecting device that examines each packet of data it receives and then decides which way to send it onward towards its destination. So why is a router important to a business? The router is used to receive packets from the internet. So in broad principle, our university network at Shepherd looks something like this. Obviously, we're going to have a different number of networks and a different number of clients and servers on them. But you should be able to recognize this pattern when you see a network diagram of Shepherd University's system. So a network topology refers to the geometric arrangement of the actual physical organization of the computers and other network devices in a network. A bus topology is where all devices are connected to a central cable called the bus or the backbone. Bus networks are relatively inexpensive and are easy to install for small networks. A star is where all devices are connected to a central device called a hub. Star networks are relatively easy to install and manage, but bottlenecks can occur because all data must pass through the hub. A ring is where all devices are connected to one another in the shape of a closed loop, so that each device is connected directly to two other devices, one on either side of it. Ring topologies are relatively expensive and difficult to install, but they offer higher bandwidth and they can span large distances. A hybrid is a group of star-configured workstations are connected to a linear bus backbone cable, and it combines the characteristics of both a bus and a star topology. Wireless are devices that are connected by a receiver transmitter, and that connects to a special network interface card that transmits signals between a computer and a server, all within an acceptable transmission range. So, we're probably using a variety of Ethernet topologies at the university. That has become the most popular. One of the problems with Token Ring is it was actually patented by a person in Sweden, and when IBM started committing itself to the Token Ring technology, the guy in Sweden started jacking up his royalty prices, and so at that point IBM decided to drop it, and they joined their competitors in using Ethernet. So a protocol is a standard that specifies the format of data as well as the rules to be followed during transmission. Interoperability is the capability of two or more computer systems to share data and resources even though they are made by different manufacturers. If we use cables to connect to the internet, and sometimes you'll see PCs on campus that do have that, that's going to be an Ethernet connection. As I mentioned, this is the most popular of the media types. So TCP/IP is the technical foundation for the public internet, and it's widely used by a large number of private networks as well. And here you see the various stacks, the network interface, the internet, the transport, and then applications such as file transfer, simple mail, telnet, which gives you a terminal into a server, HTTP that we use for the web, and SNTP, which is used for monitoring network and server performance. So file transfer protocol allows files containing text, programs, graphics, and so on to be downloaded or uploaded onto a network. Simple Mail Transfer Protocol, SMTP, is TCP/IP's own messaging system for email. Telnet Protocol provides terminal emulation that provides a personal computer or workstation and enables it to act as a terminal to access a server. Hypertext Transfer Protocol, HTTP, allows web browsers and servers to send and receive web pages. Simple Network Management Protocol allows the management of network devices from a single point. The OSI model provides standards that allow for interoperability between computer platforms. And it's a 7-layer model. And you can see the 7 layers here on this particular slide, B10. Numerous vendors offer voice over IP services. However, the service works differently depending on the vendor's IT infrastructure. The startup Skype pairs peer-to-peer technology with a PC's sound card to create a voice service which the user can use to call other Skype users. Unfortunately, the user can talk only to other Skype users. Vonage lets the user place calls to any person who has a mobile phone or landline. A few providers even offer an adapter for a traditional handset that plugs into a broadband modem. All these vendors are providing voice over IP, but the service and its features can vary significantly. So, network transmission media refers to the various types of media that are used to carry the signal between computers. It can be wire-guided or wireless unguided media. Wire media is where the transmission material is manufactured so that the signals will be confined to a narrow path and will be predictably behaving. 3 of the most common types include twisted pair wiring, coax cable, and fiber optic. Twisted pair wiring refers to a cable composed of 4 copper wires twisted around each other, and they're all within a plastic sheath. Coax carries a wide range of frequencies and it has a very low signal loss. That's why it's popular for cable. Cable TV, that is. Fiber optic or optical fiber refers to the technology associated with the transmission of information as light impulses along a glass wire or fiber. And we'll finish up with wireless media. So most of our laptops use wireless to connect. The advantages of wireless is you don't have to tether yourself to a network. You can immediately connect just by using the radio transceiver in your laptop or your tablet. We don't really see a huge increase in price either with wireless these days. That's not an additional cost because the transceiver circuitry has been mass produced to such an extent that it really is not a significant addition to a laptop or tablet cost. MP3 players offer wireless capabilities as well. So you can buy a new MP3 player just to receive information or media wirelessly. Okay, pardon me. This concludes the lecture on Appendix B. Thank you.